welcome to my channel. I am Isa. I'm going to be confessing something very embarrassing of my life. I'm so emotional with my actions. But I always have been very coward. So coward. I'm not brave for fight. When I am fighting with someone, I feel things that aren't good for faith. I hate, lie, envy, bad feelings, and I always have avoid fight with my bullets, with people that are laughing of me, annoying others. So I prefer avoid and be in silence, and I'm so shy. But that night I did the most crazy thing of my life. I did the most crazy thing of my life. I am not proud of this, but I have confessing that because maybe someone has lived that. That fact happened long ago, like 7 years ago. I was studying in other university when that happened. Those days I was like stressful because I had many problems in the university. I had problems with a man in those days. In those days I was so stressful. So my parents have house where with 3 floors. They built the house with their forces, with their money, for obtain more money, renting the house. We don't have a job stable. We need the rent the house for pay the taxes. We living in a place poor with low income. My parents decide rent to a man. He had a son, but when they arrived, man say that he was alone, with his son. And we always have rented for families with 2 members. The man or man, I don't know how to pronounce that word, was poor. He had a son, but the mother of son wasn't with the son. That was very weird. There was a bedroom with the kitchen, with the bathroom, and place for washing the clothes, and hang. The money wasn't high money. The man always woke up very early with his son. After 2 months, maybe he brought more people with him. Brought 2 women with their sons, like 5 of them. We just saw how they was rising the sales. The man wasn't wasn't the deal. My father was so worried, was so stressful with that. Where many people and sons, they began to wash clothes, many clothes of kids, like the taxes in my house wasn't cheap. One night my dad decided to say him to the man that he ought to pay more, and didn't want. That was like stressful. One night my dad was talking with the man. I noticed that only my dad was like talking with that man, and I decided to go with my dad. The man was talking loudly. He talked to my parents like if they were talking really. I was so intimidated. Mom saw that I was so stressful. I think that I felt like adrenaline. I wasn't thinking with rationality in those moments. That was with desire in front of us. I lose my mind, kick the man. I don't know, but I never have done something like that. Never. Even in my school, with bullies, with kids, psychopaths kids, I never think that. Maybe I did that because I saw my dad and my mom like alone. They were alone with that man. The man didn't want hear us. My mom was so disturbed with my behavior, and I felt so. I am so so stressful. I was like, when I feel that something is like unjust or inequitable, I feel like angry, sorry, you know. I was feeling anger because I needed to something. I wanted to release my hate. I had to accept my problem, my bad moment in those days. We have action in moments of danger that we don't have like conscious of that actions aren't premeditated. I didn't plan that, you know. I never do that. I was furious. Maybe I'm crazy or mad. It's important to learn of your mistakes. I think that I did all that was my fault. I had to learn to control my emotions. I would never had to do that because it's so ridiculous and embarrassing. I learned about that is that we had actions that are in consciousness, that are in aware conscious. It was my confession tonight. Thank you for hearing me, for watching my videos, and until the next one video.